YouTube says I'm live, so YouTube never lies, right? So I must be live. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is a little live stream that I've been doing for the last couple of years, just about every weekend, every Saturday morning here. It's called the Howdy Tech Show, or Hanging Out with Dave. Kind of see the correlation there between the two. Welcome in. It's a little bit of a different one this week. Normally I go through news articles, I do Q&A, do some game streaming, we talk about the news, usually put together a PC port picker list. This week it's going to be a little different. We'll get into what we're going to cover this week. Pretty well we're going to reflect on 2021 for the channel, which you can expect out 2022 coming up here on Dave's Techway, which you can expect out of me. Some of the stuff that's kind of running through my mind for this year coming up, we'll see how it works out. But like every weekend, we need to start this out with a few disclaimers. Number one, I do enjoy me a cold Budweiser while I do the show. This is either my day off or I've worked all day if I do it in the evenings. I think I deserve me a cold beer on my days off since I work all week long. So cheers to y'all. Hope this Saturday's finding you well. Also, just like last weekend, it's Christmas Eve, and I have me what I call West Virginia Kool-Aid. I still have some left, and yes, it is an alcoholic beverage. Use your imagination if you really want to know what's in the glass. But cheers to y'all. I'm going to be doing some sipping on this as well. And yes, this is a sipping drink. This ain't a bottoms up kind of drink. But anyways, like I was saying, we normally do tech news and Q&A and whatnot. But this week I just want to kind of reflect on the past year of the channel. We'll get into how the channel's done for the past week like we always do. What you can expect out of the channel going forward. Kind of takes up for what 2022 is going to hold for the channel. Some of the decisions I've made as a YouTuber or a creator or influencer, or I don't know what you want to call me. Sometimes I feel like I'm just an idiot. But anyways, that's beside the point. The last couple live streams I've done, I've talked about canceling the show or kind of putting it on pause. That's still part of next year's plan, which we'll get into that here in a little bit. Let me pull up the analytics here for the live stream. See to figure out which panel I need because I got so many different panels it ain't funny. Looks like we got 22 new subscribers, 22 new community members in the past week. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for the channel. If you're a new community member, you hit that subscribe button. You're watching. Welcome in. Glad you decided to join this small community I got going on here. As far as what the channel's done in the last year, we've done pretty good. We've gained 555 new community members, which is pretty good for the channel. I'm pretty proud of doing that. Total views, we've got 256,000 views. We've had 1.2 million impressions, which is down a little bit, about 37%. Impression click-through rate still hitting about 9.6, which is down by about 5%. And the views are still a little bit less than normal, but it's 256,000 for the year, which is down, which don't surprise me none. The tech industry, of course, it really took a beating this past year. 2020 was actually pretty good for the channel, just due to the fact that everybody was stuck at home. They was wanting something to do, so 2020 was a pretty good year for the channel. 2021, it's I don't know, it seems like the views and whatnot's down a little bit, but with everything going on in the tech industry, I kind of understand why people don't want to watch tech videos. That's why I haven't done no builds on the channel for a while. I don't want to go out and build a bunch of gaming computers showing you guys these new components and whatnot when you can't get them, or when you're paying 6 times the price that you should be paying for the parts. The channel is based on the new guy coming into PC building, PC gaming, build on a budget. That's why there's nothing about Alder Lake yet. I'm waiting on the more budget options for Alder Lake to drop. The 12400F, the 12400KF, or whatever they're calling it. B660 chipsets. The more budget entry level stuff, the more of the people are going to be able to get into. That's what I'm waiting on for the Alder Lakes, and of course GPU prices is completely outrageous. Waiting for them to drop some as well. If once they release the cheaper Alder Lake systems, as far as the motherboards and the processors, I'm going to start building some. Get back into building some computers here on the channel, because I do miss the building aspect of it. Even though for the temperature tests and all that, I build a computer to be able to do that. So I still get my enjoyment of building a computer, but it's a shame that I don't share it with the community. So I'm kind of looking forward for that in 2022. 2021, I think I've done pretty good with the channel as far as my upload schedule. As far as staying committed to the live stream, I think I've done fairly well. There's a few weekends that I missed, but not many. And the channel's on the growth, and it's going to continue to grow. I believe that. The next couple videos you can expect coming up, I don't even know what they actually are. Let's see here, content. Next week we have the Vitro V5 budget CPU cooler, which if you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, which you should, which we'll get into here in a little bit about that. I put up photos of new stuff I have coming in, kind of show you guys what to expect on the channel. We have the unboxing and the overview of that cooler. We also have the following week is Logitech G413 Carbon mechanical keyboard. We got an unboxing and overview of it, and is it still worth the money today? Because it is a little bit older keyboard, but I ain't giving you no spoilers on it, but you have to wait for the video to drop next week. In the following video, I've been working on this morning. That's going to be the AK Racing Corsair EX chair. 1 year review on it. That will drop one day before the actual 1 year anniversary of the chair. But when I got the chair and I did it all. Hey, MT Corner's in the house. Happy New Year's, buddy. I hope the New Year's treating you well already. I hope it's going to treat you better than 2021. So I'm going to get that one done and get that one uploaded there for it's right around the same point to when I actually got the chair for the AK Racer. I want to do the 1 year, get to go live, which will be one day early from the actual 1 year of it. But it'll fit it. I think it'll slot in there nicely. And then we have the Vitro V5 AM4 install and performance. So I'll be showing you how to install it on an AM4 system. In that video, give you a little bit of a spoiler alert, but in that video I did match it up against the stock cooler. I matched it up against the Hyper T4 cooler, the EVGA Max CPU cooler. So there is some numbers in there to see how that thing actually performs. It just ain't, I just didn't throw a system together and say, hey, look, this is the temperature you can expect with this CPU, with this air cooler. I do have other coolers I tested it against to give you a comparison, if it's worth the money or not. A little bit of a spoiler alert, it's worth the money. Also, right there behind me, we have the EVGA P6, I think it's called. I got some content on it coming up on the channel for the beginning of 2022 here. I'll be doing an unboxing overview of it. And I also do want to install on it and the temperature testing to see how it actually stacks up against the V205. They're fairly within the same price range, close to it. I also ordered another air cooler that I want to put up against it, which kind of falls in the same price point, same budget range. It should be in sometime next week or so. So you'll have some videos on it coming up. We'll do the unboxing, overview, and specs like I usually do. Plus the install and the temperature testing of it to see how they all stack up against each other. If you guys haven't been around the channel, I'm just now getting back to work. I'm having a couple months off, so my funds is pretty limited. So I've been trying to stick with the lower price things because I pay for everything out of pocket. And by the time these videos all go up and go live and whatnot, hopefully I can get my finances more straightened up. I can get into more case unboxings and whatnot. And then hopefully Intel will launch something in the budget range or the more affordable range for the older Lake. We can start looking at that. Hopefully that gives the GPU market time to straighten out, which I still believe that's going to happen here in the first quarter of the year. Between the first quarter and maybe second quarter, so by June we should see GPUs be more available and at a better price. So it's kind of what I'm looking forward to in 2022 here for the channel. I don't have nothing sponsored. I got one thing sponsored to me throughout my whole YouTube career so far. So I pay for everything out of pocket. That's why you see a lot of different videos on the same product. I try to get as much content as I can out of my money. So yeah, there's that. So, you will see unboxing videos and you'll see the builds of cases or unboxing of video cards and then the performance tests of them. You'll see motherboards with 3 or 4 different videos on how to overclock such and such part on them and whatnot. Air coolers, I can usually get two decent videos out of them. It's kind of why you see a lot of multiples or different versions of the same components on the channel. And I do try to mix it up. Now I plan on continuing that. Like this past week, the 10 tips for the newbie PC gamer builder. I try to throw videos like that out there. Some of the other ones I've done was like the ARGB install, how to hook up all the ARGB and lights in a case. I've also did the budget ARGB stuff. I'm gonna mix them in. And in the mix, I don't want to burn the community out on, air cooler after air cooler after air cooler. I don't want to do that. I don't intend on doing that. I'm going to try to keep mixed up as much as I can. As far as the live stream goes, I've mentioned it the last couple of live streams. And the time and the energy that I put into putting these live streams together, I think could be better utilized to work on my video editing skills, to work on my thumbnails. The videos do a lot better for the channel than what the live streams do. I appreciate hanging out with you guys. I love the interaction with the community. Don't get me wrong, it's nothing like that. But as far as growing the community, I don't do a whole lot. I put quite a bit of hours into getting these live streams set up, especially when I look for articles to talk about or read through the articles. It all takes time. I just feel that, the time that I put into the live streams, by the time I sit here and live stream for 3 or 4 hours, with 1 or 2 people stopping in, saying howdy and checking back out, or, even if 1 or 2 stays for the whole 3 or 4 hours that I live stream, I enjoy I enjoy the interaction, but, I think there's better ways I could spend the time to improve the channel, improve the community more than doing the live streams. I've been doing the live streams now for 2.5 years, I think. It's been about 2.5 years, something like that. I've been pretty regular on every Saturday. A few times I miss. I plan on still streaming every once in a while. It's going to be sporadic. don't know exactly, I ain't gonna have one no kind of time frame or particular day or anything like that. If you want to join in the live streams from this point on, make sure you follow me on Twitter or Instagram. That's the two platforms that I really use to put, within a couple hours of me going live, I usually put it out on them. That way you guys know. Even if you're subscribed and you hit that notification bell, I know YouTube's notification system is pretty, what should I say? I gotta be nice here. Pretty clunky. A lot of people don't get the notifications and whatnot about the channel when I put up videos or when I do go live. It's been a problem with YouTube for quite a few years, so I appreciate you guys hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell. That notification system that YouTube has, they need a lot of work on it. So, if you want to know when I'm going to be live streaming next, or, you want a couple hours notice, Instagram or Twitter will be the best place to get that information. I hate to give up the live stream every week. I've been fighting with this decision for 6 months or so. And I just ain't getting the response out of the live streams that I was expecting to get. I want to do the live streams a little bit farther apart, maybe once a month, every other month, something like that. But see how the community reacts. If I get more people involved in the live streams, I'll be more than willing to pick them back up every week. Just right now, with the way the community is and the way my time frame is right now, I think it'd be better for me to spend these hours that I spend on the live stream working on the content for the channel and growing the community that way. Because the videos do a lot better for the community than what the live streams do. Like I said, I do plan on still live streaming from time to time. Maybe I'll put it up if you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'll throw it in the community tab, as well as on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I don't use Facebook for YouTube, but Instagram and Twitter. If you guys follow me over there, watch that community feed. Maybe I'll put up the link on it as well. I was actually looking at some cases today. I didn't order any. I do have another air cooler coming in. I don't even know what air cooler I even ordered. Tell you the truth, though. I ordered it off of Amazon. By doing what little bit of research I did on the air cooler, it actually, it may do alright. I've never heard of this company before. This is what I'm comparing to the Veto 5 and the Ergo I got in the background back there. It's a pretty cool looking cooler. It's got ARGB. It's only got 4 heat pipes. It's only got a 92mm fan on it. So it's a little bit smaller. So it's more like a Hyper T4 on steroids with their RGB and whatnot. But it's the same concept. The Veto 5's got 6 heat pipes. This has only got 4 heat pipes. The Veto 5's got a 120mm fan. It's only got a 92mm fan. Like I said, I've never heard of this ID cooling. If you want to believe the ratings, which get very questionable, especially on Amazon. But by the rating scales on this, it's got a pretty good rating. It's got 4.6 out of 5. But, I will be kind of pinning that up against the Veto 5 when it comes in, along with that other Ergo cooler I have in the background back there behind me. Kind of a budget CPU roundup. Like I said, I do have the Ergo Shadow Max mixed in with them numbers. I have the Wraith Stealth cooler mixed in with them numbers. So, want to see what I can see which one's actually the best for the money. And I went with a price point between $25 and $40, I think was my price point for this. Yeah, because it is more of a budget. You know, a lot of people that's on a budget, you know, they feel comfortable spending that on an air cooler. Especially if you're going to, especially if you're going to be doing any, you know, if the CPU is going to be doing PBO on AMD. It's auto overclocking feature. The more cooler you can get, the cooler you can keep that CPU, the better performance you're going to get out of it. Looks like a cool little cooler. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think it'd be a pretty good contender for the Veto 5. It's got the RGB fan on it. Plus it has ARGB on top of it. It's a pretty cool looking cooler. Like I said, I've never heard of the company. I don't know nothing about the company. But, you know, you never know unless you try them out, right? So, you know, I'm going to do the unboxing overview of it when I get it. I'll do the temperature testing. See how it actually holds up, even though it's only a 92mm fan with 4 heat pipes. It may do pretty good. We'll have to see when it comes in and see what kind of numbers we can get out of it. So that's just some of the content you can expect coming up on the channel here in the next month or so, I guess. Like I said, you know, the next 3 or 4 videos are already planned out. Then I got 2 on the Ergo P6 back there I need to get done up. And then I got the AK Racing Chair 1 year review I want to get up. I'm going to be putting that out, like I said, about the 1 year mark for that video. Hopefully I can start doing a little bit better with my video editing, a little bit better with my thumbnails. Which my click-through rate on the channel ain't bad for the videos. You know, I'm looking, some of the videos you're getting 18-19% click-through rates on them, which is good. But they can be better. You know, then I got other ones to drop that click-through rate so bad because they're only getting like a 1.2 or 1.5 click-through rate. I need to take the extra time instead of doing the live stream and whatnot. Don't do a whole lot for the channel and work on this. The audio retention, you know, I have a 40%, 60% drop on audience retention within the first 30 seconds of the videos. So I need to do something with the intros. If you did notice, I think this last one just went up. I kind of started out with the booting of the out-of-box build while I was doing the intro to the video. I'm hoping it pays off. I don't know, something like that. Trying to get that retention time up, something to keep the videos moving. I've been getting a lot of comments here lately, actually. Thumbnails are more important than they should be. Yeah, you're right, MT. They are very important. Them thumbnails count for a lot towards YouTube algorithm. Say don't that audience retention time. You know, from what I've been doing a little bit of study on it actually, and you know, they say that's the main 2 things that YouTube algorithm looks at when they push your videos out, or if they should push your videos out. The thumbnails is a big thing. You know, you gotta win that click to be able to get them into the video. And then once you get them in there, you gotta keep them interested. They ain't gonna be sticking around watching the video very long. If you haven't noticed, you know, over the last 6 months or so, I've actually dropped the intro, you know, the Dave's Techway with all the fanciness. I've cut it completely out of the front of the videos. I'm thinking I'm going to try to, you got to make a stupid face and point at the port. Yeah, pretty much. I've actually thought about doing that too. Some of my thumbnails in the past, I've actually used my face. And they actually seem to do pretty good. You know, from what I can tell by other creators on YouTube, a lot of creators go that route. But it takes time to cut yourself out of a picture to be able to put the backgrounds in and whatnot. That's where You know, I could really use the time that I put in the live stream into getting the thumbnails right and to get more attention to the thumbnails. As far as the videos go, you know, to get that retention rate up and have people watch more than 2 minutes of a video, a 15-minute video, and that's on average. So, you know, a lot of people are leaving at the 30-second mark or 45-second mark. I actually did away with the old intro that I used. Now I'm starting to put a little bit of video effect on top of the intro. Say welcome to the channel and whatnot. I'm actually considering on cutting it completely out as well. Let's go right into, you know, as the title subscribe, you know, as the title says, today's video is going to be on this, you know. I thought you know, hello, welcome to Dave's Techway, or welcome back, you know, I thought that was a little bit of a more personal touch. But a lot of people that click on the video is leaving at that point. So maybe I ought to cut that point out as well. That's part of the reason why I'm not going to be doing the live stream every week. I'm going to take this time to refine my thumbnails, work on the intros of the videos. Since I'm not going to be doing the live stream every week, I'm going to try to get a video up every Wednesday like always. And also one up every other Saturday. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do every Saturday. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Depends on the type of video and the time it takes to get them done. You know, there's certain videos that don't take quite as long to get done, you know. When you're looking at a build video, it takes me 8 hours of filming. I cut it down to a 15-20 minute video, half-hour video. You know, there's a lot of cutting involved. There's a lot of video editing behind it. Unboxing videos, they don't take quite as long to do. A little bit faster process with them. You know, temperature tests and whatnot. You know, the temperature tests I've been doing, I've been running Cinebench R23 and having benchmark in the background for a constant 30 minutes. You know, so you look at switching out an air cooler for 20 minutes, running the test for 30 minutes on top of hooking up and disconnecting. Maybe having to run running the test 2 or 3 different times to make sure the numbers are right. You know, it takes time to be able to do them kind of. And then there's a lot of video editing and cutting up of the things and whatnot, you know. It takes a while to get them kind of videos done as well. But, you know, I want to try to shoot for every other Saturday upload plus every Wednesday upload. I'm going to try. Don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try to get one up every Wednesday and every Saturday, because I know the consistency also makes a big difference to YouTube. And the last 2.5 years, you know, my live streams, once they're done, they go up as a video. So they're kind of used to me putting up 2 videos a week, even though the one actually was a live stream that went live as a video afterwards. But I probably ain't gonna be able to keep up with that. Like I said, depending on the kind of content, what's coming in. But I'm gonna do my best. And I like to see 2 videos a week, you know. But I don't know if it's gonna be possible or not. So yeah, that's kind of what 2022 holds for the channel. I'm trying to learn a little bit more about this whole YouTube thing to get this thing going a little bit faster than what it is, which I'm proud of what I've done. I started the channel 6 years ago, took a couple of years off due to family issues. And there's been other times where I've missed a month or so of uploads. But for the time that I've actually been pretty stable with the upload schedule, you know, I think I'm doing pretty good, not bad. I'm a little biased, but I think the channel was a little underrated myself. You know, been getting quite a few comments here in the last few weeks that, you know, my videos is too long, they're too technical, they're too, you know, whatever. But that's my video style. You know, people saying, well, you know, it's a 20-minute video, should have been a 5-minute video. There's a reason why I do that. I set a nice steady pace for myself. I don't want to rush it. I want to make my videos more detailed than what a lot of people do, you know. Because on YouTube, you got to have something that makes you stand out. And to me, that's what makes my videos stand out. I take my time. I don't rush through the information. I try to give you the best information that I can on the products or what's going on, what I'm trying to teach. And a lot of my videos is longer, but I feel that they're more in detail to what most people are doing on YouTube. You know, most YouTubers, you ask them how to overclock your RAM, they say enable XMP. You know, they don't go into, okay, if XMP don't work, then you do this, or you can do it this way, or you know, whatever. And I think that's what kind of differentiates me from most YouTubers who are on YouTube. And yes, my video's a little bit longer. And I could be like everybody else out there. You know, I could come down to a 5-minute video and leave you hanging. You know, I cut down to a 5-minute video from 15-minute video and not respond to your comments that, you know, a lot of YouTubers do. You know, they leave you hanging and they ain't willing to help you. You know, hey, I did the video. I made my few bucks off of it. Time to move on to the next project. Hell with it. You know, I don't do that. Still to this day, I still answer every comment. Even though I don't go through them through the live stream, I still reply back to every comment. I plan on continuing to do that as long as I possibly can. That's why I do what I do. You know, I like to help people. And if there's something in the videos that I don't explain clearly enough, leave it in the comments. I'll either revisit the topic, do another video on it, or I'll help you out the best that I can. It's just the way I am right now. I'm still a very, very small channel in YouTube's eyes. And answering them comments don't take real long. You know, sometimes it may take me a couple hours a week, depending on how many comments I get. I think that kind of diversifies or makes me a little bit different than most YouTubers as well. You know, but it is what it is. So, I don't plan on changing the length of my videos. You know, I plan on giving you the most information that I can out of my videos, the best information that I can. And, you know, if you really don't care that, you know, you think my videos are a waste of time because it's 25 minutes long, you could cut it down to 5 minutes, my video type ain't for you. It's that simple. You know, like I said, I try to go into more detail. I try to help everybody out. A little bit behind the scenes. When I think of a video idea, I know it's already been done on YouTube. There's no question about it. It's already been out there. Other people have done it. The bigger YouTubers have already done it. You know, I'll go watch their videos. I'll go watch that video. I see what they include, what they don't include, and then I go down through the comments. Like I said, a lot of these bigger YouTubers don't answer back the comments. There's a lot of questions that people ask in their comments that never get answered. And that's why I do the videos that I do at the length that I do, because I answer these questions as I do the video. You know, if you watch somebody else's YouTube video on how to do said thing, and you're asking them questions and they never get a response, then you run across mine, and your question's already answered inside the video. I think that kind of makes me a little bit better YouTuber myself. Maybe I'm wrong on that aspect. Maybe I should shoot for a 5-minute video instead of 25-minute video just to keep my numbers up. You know, if you're only producing 5-minute videos, you're going to have better watch times. But to me, I'd rather get the correct information out to you guys and help you out the best that I can within the videos without having to go back through the comments answering all these questions. They get pretty repetitive. If you're used to my other live streams, you know, I get a lot of comments about the BIOS updates, about the RAM overclock. It's the same exact question over and over and over again. And yes, I know there's ways to put canned responses in there or just shoot out the same message to everybody that answers that type of question. But that ain't me. You know, I'd rather take the time, think about the question, type out the correct answer to it. But anyways, I hope y'all having a good New Year. I hope you guys didn't get too drunk last night. So the content, I'm hoping we start getting a little bit better as far as the videos go. A little bit better thumbnails. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to in 2022. Will it happen? It will happen. It may not happen within 2022, but it will happen. And like I said, the upcoming videos, you'll see where I've done some changes to the audio. Different changes to some of the editing techniques and whatnot to try to fix some of these issues. I belly drunk. Belly drunk or you belly drink? Yeah, a lot of people don't drink, but you know, New Year's Eve is a pretty big thing for people using it as an excuse to get drunk. I drink. I admit it. But actually last night, I was in bed by 10 o'clock last night. My fiance had to work early this morning, so I knew I was getting up early, so I didn't want to stay up and do nothing. And I like seeing her off to work at least, you know, so. And I knew I was off today, and I knew I'd be doing the live stream today, and I'll be drinking today, so. Yeah, last night ain't no big deal. Barely drunk. I fell asleep early. I'm lame. It's called being responsible, buddy. It ain't being lame. That's a young man's game anyways. You got a few kids, you know, wife. You got family, man. You gotta, you know, you ain't lame. You take care of your responsibilities. Yeah, going out getting drunk on a New Year's Eve's a young man's game. And if you don't have family, you don't have a wife, you don't have a job, you don't have responsibilities. You know, that's when the party on the New Year's Eve. You know, it is what it is, but that's definitely a young man's game. I don't say that you're lame. Like I said, I was in bed by about 10 o'clock last night, so I'm just as lame as what you are. But I knew I was getting up early. I also don't like bars. Yeah, well, you don't have to go to bars to have a drink. It depends on your personality and if you enjoy it or not. I enjoy my Budweiser. I like the taste of it. I don't sit here and get sloshed. I do get a little tipsy sometimes sitting here, especially since I got my West Virginia Kool-Aid this last weekend and this weekend. I do get a little tipsy, but I don't like bars. Between the death of my wife and me getting with my fiance that I have now, I spent time in bars. To me, you're looking for two things when you go to bars. You're either looking to take someone home for the night, or you're looking for a fight. Other than that, there's no reason to go to the bar. Me personally, I'd rather sit at home where I'm comfortable, I'm safe, and I don't have the headaches and the drama that bar brings. I do miss shooting pool. I do enjoy shooting billiards. Billiards pool is what it's known as around here. You know, I do miss doing that. But if I get desperate enough and want to do it, you know, I'll go buy a pool table and set it up in the room someplace. Yeah, if you go to bars, you're looking for two things. It's either to have a good time or to get in a fist fight. And I'm kind of glad that me and the fiance got together when we did, and got me away from the bars, because I was heading down a street that I didn't want to go back down. You know, it's a street that I was down when I was in my 20s. I'm too old for that fighting, man. It ain't good when you get old. Guess we'll flip you guys over here and we'll do some Borderlands 3 gameplay. I don't know how long I'm going to last today, to tell you the truth. Still got a lot of stuff on my plate, a lot of stuff I need to get done. But that pretty well wraps up 2021 and what you can expect in 2022 out of the channel. There is one other thing that I may consider doing in 2022 if I get time to do it. And which it is available to me now. I could do it now. Maybe I'll put it up in the community poll, see if anybody be interested in it. But my time's awful limited, so I don't know. It's something I've been thinking about. Then maybe creating a members only area here on YouTube. You know, maybe put in some of the scenes that you don't see in the video, some of the stuff that I cut out, some of my mistakes. You know, I'll try to keep it clean. Try not to put in too much cussing into it, which sometimes in the middle of a computer build or in testing, you know, it slips. But maybe do some kind of member area, because it is available to me. But still yet, even doing that, it's going to take up more of my time to splice them outtakes, or whatever you want to call them. You know, it kind of takes more of my time to be able to put them together to create them videos for the membership. I don't know, it's something I've thought about. Like I said, if I do decide to do it, I don't know when it's going to come out. Maybe I'll get it started this year, maybe I won't. And my main goal for 2022 is to be able to get the community up to, well, I can go back to live streaming every week, because I am going to miss doing this. No question about it. Especially MT Corner, you've been here quite often with me. And I've been talking about for the last 6 months about canceling the live stream because of the performance of it. You know, so yeah, it's hard for me to give this up, because I really do enjoy the interaction with you guys. It ain't very good for the channel. It ain't doing much for the channel once the live streams go live. So I'm going to use that time to better build the community. Like I said, I do want to do it from time to time. It may not be the HOWDY Tech show or hanging out with Dave, but I do want to stream from time to time just to kind of test the waters, see how strong the community's gotten, and see how good a live stream will do. You know, if it gets up to the point where it seems to be doing pretty good, I'll go back to every week's live streams. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out, though. So let's go over here and we'll get into blowing some people up here on Borderlands 3. I'm not too sure on where we left off last time. Wait a minute. I need to do something here. It'll help if you can hear the game, huh? Alright. Let me know if you need the gameplay turned down some. By looking at the meter, it should be alright. I gotta go talk to Ellie. So let's go talk to Ellie. Let's go see where we're at, what we're in the middle of here. Understandable, Dave. I'll still come hang out with you when I can. I enjoy the conversation. I do too. I enjoy the conversation. I enjoy, you know, giving you guys the, you know, even if it is just a few hours a week, to be able to come in and hang out with me. You know, I enjoy the interaction of it. You know, and like I said, if I'm not going to be doing it every weekend, but one day I will get back to every weekend.
I rigged up our drop pod with a fast travel unit. Once your planet side.
You know, once the community gets a little bit better, and I think it'll do a little bit better for the community, I'll go back to every weekend. You know, I thought the live stream, you know, it's been a couple of years since it started it. You know, I figured it'd take off a little bit better than what it has, so yeah. Hey, Chris McGraw, how you doing, buddy? You're in the house?
Looks like a rough ride.
Happy New Year to you, Chris. Appreciate you stopping by this weekend.
I must vomit.
As long as you're alive. Looks like Ellie got you within the city limits. Go find whoever made that distress call.
Appreciate you hanging out with me today, Chris. Happy New Year to you. Hope the new year started out right for you. Yes, the doctor is in. Yes, he is. It's always nice to have a doctor in the house. Here's the good. That's how they beat us, because they're better than what we are. We're always late to the party.
They'll never learn.
I hope you all had a good Christmas vacation there.
We've been here for ages.
Hope you guys got to spend some time with the family. The kids got everything they wanted, hopefully.
Distract them.
Distracting my ass, kill them. Did I put out the disclaimer that there will be foul language? I don't know if it did or not, but there may be some foul language. My vacation are just beginning. Cool. 9 days off. I wish I had a 9-day vacation. I drive truck for a warehouse, and the warehouse had 9 days off. But not me. I'm the driver. I had to be there. So I got Christmas Eve off, and I had New Year's Eve off. But I worked the rest of them when everybody else had them off. I guess I must be special to the company or something, I guess. So I didn't get my long vacation like most people did in the warehouse. Maybe I shouldn't have came down in this hole. I do have a couple days coming up. I had 2 days of vacation time I had to spend. So I am using that as a 4-day vacation. What days is it? January 21 and January 24th. That gives me a 4-day weekend. And where I work at, they don't cash them out, and you can't carry them over. So if you don't use them, you end up losing them. So I had to use them up. Foul language, drinking, and mature talk. Also a lot of techo vibe. That's right. It all goes hand in hand, right? Let y'all see my ugly mug a little bit. The psycho. I'm coming. Leave me alone. Quit yelling at me. Quit yelling at me. I don't want to like being yelled at, especially in video games. A little bit more West Virginia Kool-Aid there going on.
Bloody hell, that got a bit mucky.
Of course it did. What do you want? I'm busy picking up the plate stuff. Of course I got good timing. What do you expect?
Oh, right, I'm Lorelei. Did Reese send you?
I'm always right on time.
What is a Reese?
My boss, CEO of Atlas. We're at war with Malawan. Not around here, are you? Now all these maniacs show up all over the city screaming about some vault.
This is the work of the Calypsos. I am hunting the vault to keep its power out of their grasp.
The Calypsos? Those yammering EchoNet arseholes with the cult?
Well, yeah.
They're flagging you about faults, but Reese would know. Come on, I've got to tell him about our new bandit problem anyway. I'll introduce you.
Bandits. We got bandit problems. We got bandit problems.
Compromised anyway. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, I'll let you know. I'm busy collecting stuff. Leave me alone. I'm still poor and broke in the game. I need money. See if we got anything worth swapping out for. I doubt if we do. What we got? That's a regular gun. 168 or 166. Don't see it being much. Port piss off. That's it. Port piss off. Maybe we got a better shield. There's a 101. Yeah. We'll try that one. Grenades. Didn't get no grenades. Shotguns. Any better shotguns? Nope, don't look like it. I think we can sell everything we've got. Sharp Marcus. I don't want a Sharp Marcus. It's just the only person I can sell to.
Your help. He lost his gun. Head to the Mount Shore Recovery Center and hey, then we'll both be showered with praise and admiration.
Oh yeah, I bet you we will be. Where's my helper at? Whoa, watch out, David. I thought you said you was a driver. You can't drive. I tried a mod for PC Builder Simulator. What kind of mod did you try? I never got much into modding games. I kind of just enjoy them the way they come. I don't want to grab it. It means I gotta get on my vehicle. But tell me what to do. Kill the Malarongas. Hardware expansion mod. It adds a lot of Xeon chip CPUs and stuff. Oh, that's cool.
We see a Malawan guy. Okay, gotta start this one over. Man, the bandits are working with Malawan. Bloody fantastic.
Is my vehicle up there? I don't think my vehicle's up there. Ouch! Why are you attacking me from behind? What did I ever do to you? I didn't do nothing to you. Why are you attacking me? They don't like me. I don't want to give up my vehicle. I like my vehicle. I can't drive with it diddly, but I like playing.
My people are inside.
CPU, Xeons, Epics, Ampere, Ultramax, GPUs, NVIDIA and AMD workstation GPUs, Quadros, Teslas, Titans, Radeon Pro, Radeon Power Pro, Radeon Instance, etc. Very nice. PSG variants, power supplies for all your power supplies needs, either for OSing or mining. Mod cases made for more airflow and for mining. Features crypto mining, fast boot, smart access memory, ECC memory. Sounds like that's a pretty big mod. Sounds like it definitely opens it up and gives you a lot of options.
How's it looking?
1,000+ ports.
Bollocks. Stay sharp, Skyman. Come on, Bolt Hunter, this way. There's an Atlas base nearby with a direct line back to Reese and HQ. Malawan captured it a few months ago. I haven't had the manpower to take it back, but now that you're here, maybe we can finally...
Yeah, but now since I'm here, 1,000 ports plus, that's a pretty big selection they give you.
See these civilians? Malawan doesn't care if
That
they're
is
caught in
a
crossfire.
copy paste
They're
from
here to
the
take over Atlas
description
and sell
on
Reese's new weapons of
Nexus
their own. To them,
Mods
this war is just a
website.
merger.
The
Let me know
mod
when you're
sounds
ready to take
fun.
back that Atlas base.
Sounds like it definitely opened the game up a lot for you. Definitely sounds like it gives you quite a bit of option on your builds and how you can treat the customers better.
Hey there.
Is that available for the IT expansion too, or is that just for the regular game? The mod sounds fun.
We'll talk later.
It definitely put a different aspect on the game for you.
Hey, that's all I got. Right, so, as you can see, life sucks right now. There's these two Malawan guys from Rax and Max who are crapping it up in particular. It's like they're trying to out-war crime each other. One of them murdered my family. I don't know.
Hardware
Find out who
expansion
did it
mod.
and kill 'em.
Discord and disclaimer. Description 1.14.14 compatible, it says. So as long as you're on the 1.14.1, that means you should have it in either or, right?
These guys both suck ass, which means we can't trust either of them. You gotta figure out who killed who if I'm gonna get my revenge.
How's that game volume, guys? Is it too loud or too soft, or? I keep trying to look at the meter and trying to judge it. I was there for a while. It seemed like it wasn't doing anything. Available for the GOG and the stream version, I believe.
One's never come down here before. If they think we're easy targets now that they've got Bandit back up, oh, they're about to learn differently. Come on!
I'm a common. Leave me alone. I'm collecting all my pretty greens. Gotta get all these green things. I need money. And my PC Builder Simulator is actually through Steam. I try to keep all my games through the same client if possible. Epic Games too. I didn't even know that PC Builder Simulator was even through Epic. Yeah, let's see what you got.
Come on, we're heading to Watershed Base. It's through here.
I don't want to see what he's got. He may kill me.
So get ready for a fight.
It looks like I still got 3 of you viewing me, watching me play some game. Hope you're enjoying the content.
We're close. Get ready. These guys aren't bandits. Malawans are well-equipped corporate arms.
Yeah, they're just like the damn bandits. Don't give me your BS.
We're gonna hit them hard and make it hurt.
Yeah, we're gonna make them hurt, all right. They're gonna kill me.
Distract them.
Throw a hand grenade. I want you to throw a hand grenade. Hey, I reached level 10. Yay, level 10. I don't know what it does for me, but I reached level 10. Yeah, you tell her. You tell them to suck your dick. You can't believe it's in the middle of a video game they tell them something like that. But that's alright. I'm playing Resident Evil 4 on the professional lately. Damn, those things have lots of HP. Trying to say the enemies is a little OP, huh? A little overpowered? I never really got into that franchise. I know they got a lot of them out. I just never really got into the Resident Evil games. I think I'd enjoy them though, from what I've seen. I've seen some of the playthrough to them and whatnot. I think it's something I could get into. I just never actually bought them. Yep, they're OP'd, huh? Okay, well, won't let me stand up. Resident Evil 7 through 8 and 2 remakes. The 3 makes are the same. 3 of them's the same, huh? That don't sound very good. Oh. Sorry, lady, but I gotta stand up here and snipe them because I don't have no shells for my regular gun.
Oh, and be reborn to the hunt.
Where's this one at? There's one over here someplace. Where's he at? I don't see him. There he is. I got him. I got him in my sights. I get him. I get him real good. Well, as soon as I reload. Okay, I'm out of ammo for 2 of my guns. This ain't gonna be fun. Money? Who needs money? I need ammo. Hell with the money right now. There's some ammo. There's something for something. Oh, that's a different gun. Does that give me ammo? If that don't give me ammo, I don't want it. I need ammo. Attack! Kill him! Kill them all! Kill them! Yeah, they almost one-shot you and they take up lots of ammo to get rid of. Well, that ain't good. Hey, where's my pet at? Don't worry, lady. I'll get my second win. Don't you worry. I'm alright. I'm good to go. Thank you, though. At increased difficulty, it is to be expected. World of Tanks, World of Warships, and World of Thunder are all free to play. Lots of fun to be had. Now, I don't get a whole lot of time to play. I wish I had more time to play games. Which I'm sure the time to play games will come around. So there are 3 of you watching me. Doing pretty good this weekend for viewers on the live stream. What you want me to do, lady? I guess you want me to push that button right over there, don't you? Is that what it is? You want to push that button? There we go. We'll push the button. I pushed it. There we go. Now I pushed it.
Let them hear you pray.
I'm in the middle of collecting stuff. What's these guys doing in here? Guess I need to take some shelter here. Ouch, that hurt. A beast is down. Ah! I gotta save my beast.
You wankers.
Yes, I wasted the wankers. Now I just wish Intel gets to their GPUs out by March.
Let's get that channel open to Atlas HQ.
I'm hoping Intel gets theirs out pretty soon. Of course, there's rumors of the 4000 series right around the corner from NVIDIA. But, I don't know. Seems like it's all be the same. Intel may not be as bad because they're new to the game as far as GPUs go. So it may not be quite as bad as NVIDIA and AMD is. Oh, I can't pass this. I'll blow you up.
Reese, relax. It's Lorelei. You've taken back Watershed Base. Little help.
But yeah, any kind of GPUs that come out, even the lower tier things, I can't wait for them to come out. 110, 101. That may be an upgrade. Let's see. What do I think? What do I think? I think I do. We'll try that one for a while. No better grenades. I would have thrown a grenade if you have some. Then I'd hide quick to save ammo. 3 SKUs are to be released. Yeah, I heard three skids is supposed to be 3 SKUs is supposed to be released on the graphics card.
I am a vault hunter, and the Crimson
I just hope they don't do the same thing that they did with the 2060 12 gig cards, you know. And definitely expected about the Earth GPU launch. Should shake things up a bit. We need some more competition in GPU. I mean, for how many years now we've had 2 manufacturers of GPUs. So another one in the mix-up can't be a bad thing. Uh-oh, I'm running out my
Perfect. Well, new friend, you showed up at the right time. My top agent is gearing up.
I'm running out my West Virginia Kool-Aid here.
All right, to the vault. That's pretty intelligent. Go meet up with my agent. Reese, out.
Right. While you don't meet Reese's agent, I'm going to get this base back online and start securing more of the city. Oh, before you head off, I've got something for you.
Now good, get down here and give me it.
Since you're heading downtown, I'm hooking you up with a cyclone. Fast and light, perfect for getting about the city streets. Take it from
Now
me.
one high end and the lower ones, one by one, and some more stupid paper launches of what the fuck those exist kind of GPUs. Yeah, and the paper launches is what really gets me. They're not doing it NVIDIA style. Well, I've talked about that before. NVIDIA is a company,
Do me a favor.
so they're going to go with where the money is. And right now, the money's with the miners. I don't have nothing against the miners,
Precious commodity of all. Coffee.
but for your average,
Commander makes mistakes, people die. And I'm sure my troops could use a pick me up as well. Head to the Ryzen Grind coffee shop to get started.
That little friggin' man gave you a new vehicle, huh? I'll make sure
but, you know, they keep doing the paper launches and sell them straight to the miners out the back door. I'm assuming you two, the ones that's watching this from the U.S., the 2060 12 gigs never hit the market. They was all sold out the back door. They never hit the market. They never actually launched them. Even though they launched, what, the 17th of last month, I believe, they never actually launched. You look at Newegg, you look at Amazon, they still ain't available for sale. You still can't buy them. So that tells me it's definitely it definitely wasn't for the gamers. It wasn't to help the situation. Hopefully, you know, that released some of the tension on the GPUs, where the miners was able to get more GPUs. It made some of the more regular GPUs available for gamers. And I'm not even really sure if there was a whole lot of that went on. Now selling GPU under bulk, and the radar of the miners would be in their interest. They need to have a customer base for those and stock their foot in the open door to begin with. Yeah, I agree with both of them statements. where my nearest catcher rad is. How am I supposed to take a catcher rad if I don't know where a catcher rad is? What's that thing? Is that catcher rad? Where's my catcher rad at? Hey, quit that. Let me have control of the map. I guess the way I'm facing will take me back to that catcher rad. I'm assuming. There we go. Good, give it to me. Give it to me. Still don't know where I'm headed to. I can't remember. It's been too long since I played this part of the game. Regular hobby miners can't get GPUs either. Only giant miners are getting special treatment. This is true. Regular miners are treated as gamers. Small consumers, so they don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're right. They don't. But as a company, as NVIDIA, AMD, the board partners, you know, they're looking at the easy big money is what they're looking at. It's what it comes down to. You know, you sell them to these bigger miners and whatnot. There's no support that's needed. They don't care about the warranties. It's one bulk buy. They know they'll sell them all at one time. They don't have to keep stock. They don't have to worry about so many units selling because they're all sold at one time. It's easy money for them. It's easy transaction for them. And MT, I know you're into the mining. I have a feeling you're probably one of the smaller ones that may mine every once in a while or mine on the GPU you have available. You know, you ain't a big, 1,000 GPU mining operation or nothing like that. I run 6 RX 5700, 5700 XTs, and an RTX 2070 Super. They make nice profit. Take me over a year to track all those cards down. And mountain, it's hard to find hardware. Hey, I understand that one. Trust me, I live in the... Well, I probably ain't in the mountains like you are. I know you live out there in the Midwest, but I'm kind of in a area where computer components ain't the easiest to come up with. They're nor in it for the charity and good soul. It's about money, and they don't care about the rest. You know, my opinion on that, talk about GPUs and the GPU companies. By the way, we've got 4 people watching us. Welcome in. Glad you're watching. Talking about the GPU companies, they are for profit, and they don't care about the ones that's actually made them what they are. The gamers over the years, over the last 20 years or better, has made these companies what they are. To me, it kind of feels like they're turning the back on us. Because of the profit margins they can buy or they can sell these GPUs at to the miners, or the big rig miners. Not little guys like MT that's got, 7, 8 cards he's running. They're selling in bulk by the thousands to these miners. It kind of makes me feel like the NVIDIA and AMD both, especially NVIDIA, especially them, they have really turned their backs on who's made them who they are. They don't have no loyalty to the gamers that made them as big as they are. And the gamers are going to be the ones that sticks through it. The miners are going to come and go. These big mining corporations, these big, $1,000, $2,000 or $1,000 to $2,000 GPU mining systems are going to come and go as the profits come up and down on the Bitcoin or the mining profitability. But the gamers are going to be the ones going to stick by them through the long run. I'm hoping a lot of people wise up to this and start kind of going away from NVIDIA because of it. AMD ain't quite as bad as what NVIDIA is. NVIDIA came out with a 2060 12 gig card for mining. I said it when I talked about it in the other live stream. There's 12 gigs of VRAM. And the 2060 could barely use the 6 gigs that was available to the old version. Why are you doubling it up to 12 gig? It's for the miners, you know, and I'm hoping people actually realize this, that they are out for the miners, not the gamers. I hope a lot of gamers are going to AMD GPUs or the new Intel cards that's coming out. Because NVIDIA does have a big share of the market, especially as far as gamers go. I'm not saying boycott them, you know, everybody don't need to quit running them, but I hope people remember this. You know, whenever times it's tough for the gamers to get their hands on GPUs and whatnot, it's still more easy to get AMD GPUs than it is NVIDIA GPUs. I hope people remember this. I hope the gamers remember this. You know, they're a big corporation. The only way you're going to stop a big corporation like that is to hurt the bottom line, the finances, you know. Better than me, I had to buy a 850 CDN pre-built PC to get a single 1650 card here in the North Province of Quebec. We don't have PC hardware stores nearby. I thought the selling of the rest of the pre-built, but my youngest asked for it for her birthday. On the bright side, the giant miners will eventually have to liquidate all those cards. We will see another massive drop in card prices in the future. How long is the question? Yeah, and I believe that's coming up soon. I know they've been talking about going to proof of stake for quite some time. They can only hold that off so long before they got to do it, or their investors is going to back out on them. 1,000 CDN with taxes. That's pretty. Yeah, it's about the going rate for a 1650 system right now. 1,000. And yeah, we will have a great flood of GPUs, just like we did back in 2018. You know, whenever the Bitcoin thing crashed, the bubble popped on it. You know, GPUs is going to be more available than ever, but just wait until that happens. But you know, I hope the gamers remember what NVIDIA is doing right now. Over this last year and a half, they've been catering to the miners instead of catering to the ones that made them who they are. You know, without the gamers. You know, Bitcoin wasn't around 20 years ago, you know. The gamers is who made them who they are. And to me, it feels like they've turned their backs on us. So, you know, I just hope the gamers keep that in mind when it comes time to buy that next graphics card. AMD, yes, they do it. I ain't saying AMD don't do it. But NVIDIA is the big one that does it. You know, AMD cards is available. NVIDIA has been producing more cards than AMD. Why ain't there no NVIDIA cards available? And NVIDIA is putting out cards that could be used for gaming, but selling them directly to the miners because they're adding so much VRAM to them. I don't know. I guess it's one way or the other. 6 one way, half dozen the other. But I hope gamers remember this. I really do. Alright, let's get back to blowing up some more stuff. 3 connected viewers yet. Welcome in. Glad y'all still enjoying the content, still hanging out with me on this weekend.
Yes, into the fray.
I know it's being a holiday weekend and everything. Everybody's out eating their pork and their sauerkraut, which is pretty popular. At least here in the U.S., it's a popular item to have on New Year's Day.
But yours was thrilling.
But yours was thrilling. Yeah, AMD is supposed to be switching to that 6 nanometer. Which that was one of the articles I was going to actually talk about this weekend, and I decided not to do articles this weekend. But yeah, they do plan on switching to 6 nanometer, which I don't know. With the way they talk about the shortage and whatnot, I don't know how much that's going to actually help. But something's going to have to give pretty soon. Too bad the mining time bomb was canceled. Yeah, they did cancel and push it back again, but it will happen. Just keep that in mind as well. It was canceled again, but it will happen. Sooner or later, like I said, they're going to have to, or their investors, the big investors into the crypto, is going to pull the money. So they're going to have to do it sooner or later. They've pushed it back, what, 6 or 7 times now? It's getting to the point to where the investors are going to push for them to go to proof of stake instead of proof of work. They can't keep promising. They can't keep promising the world to their investors and not doing it. You know. So sooner or later they're going to have to go to a proof of stake concept, and I have a feeling it's going to be by June. Which I know I like to see it happen before that, but it probably won't. I'm saying by June, we should be able to see GPUs at reasonable prices. I'm not going to say they're going to be at MSRP. I don't think we'll ever see them at that. I don't think they'll ever drop that for us. I think when they set them prices, they knew they wasn't going to sell them at that price. You know, they got cards out now that matches the Titan, the old Titan cards that was half the price. They never planned on actually selling them at that prices. It was canceled, but it was supposed to make Ether unmineable unless you have the required gear. GPUs would not cut it any longer. Probably why it was canceled. Well, that's the thing too. You know, as far as talking about them canceling it, you know, they ain't going to cancel that until there's enough, what do they call them, Aztec, or the mining systems that they actually build to be able to mine it without a GPU. You know, they ain't going to do that until there's enough online and enough people to buy these, I forget what they call it. I know it begins with a A. Aztecs or Aztecs, or however you pronounce them. You know what I'm talking about. They ain't going to, they're not going to cancel or go from the proof of work to the proof of stake until there's enough of them online to be able to do so, to still be able to get the coins mined. Ether 2.0 is going to get beat to the market by better code. Ether 2.0 is going to get beat to the market by better code and better development teams. Plus chain will launch before 2.0 will, and it's better than Ether 2.0. Ether dropping the ball. You think? I'm not too much up on the market as far as crypto mining goes, but the Ether made a pretty good impact. I mean, MT, you know more about that than what I would. Yeah, but if it continues, most countries will outlaw crypto mining. Yeah, a lot of countries already started doing that. And again, as far as the outlawing of it, I don't think that's right. I mean, if you got one or two GPUs and you do it on the side, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I really don't. It's the big guys that got a lot of GPUs and everything like that that's really it's really got it messed up. I mean, if someone wants to buy 6 or 7 or 8 cores and mine with them, that's a completely different story from these big guys. These big guys is buying them. They'll buy pallets and pallets of these graphics cards. And if you want to mine on your gaming rig on the side to make a little bit of extra money to offset the cost of that GPU right now, I can understand that. Which I've thought about it myself, actually. I don't know what kind of rates that I could actually get out of the GPUs I've got. I've only got a couple. I've got the RX 580, I got the 5600 XT, and then I got my 2070 that I could use.
I will expect better next time.
Yeah, quit dying. I'm the one supposed to be dying, not you. But if you wanted to mine on the side while you ain't gaming just to offset the price, there ain't nothing wrong with that. If you want to do, 10 or 15 cores, that's still probably going to produce enough to actually support your family. I mean, maybe it would, depending on the GPUs you actually got. If them cost too much to transaction on, they have pushed 80+% of their project away. Most of them will be forced to use Pulse Chain when it launches. They will also take some load off of the Ethereum network. It consumes too much power off the grid like it did in China and other countries. Yeah, I mean, you get that many graphics cards running, it takes a lot of energy to run them graphics cards. Yeah, I know they're undervolted, they're underperforming graphics cards. But still, yet, it takes a lot of power to run them graphics cards. And again, I don't see outlawing all crypto mining, just the big rigs. Just personal opinion, but. And right now, with the way GPU prices is, you almost have to mine with them when you ain't gaming, just to be able to offset the cost of them because they are so expensive. I can't decommission them. I can't see them. How am I supposed to do that if I can't see them?
This is my purpose.
because we lower that shield don't mean we're going to be looting shit. It means we're going to get attacked. And that's the other bad thing is, you know, because of these big miners, it's actually beating the little guys out because they do have to pay so much for the transactions and whatnot. So even at this point, it's kind of useless to run. You know, if you don't have quite a few cards running to mine with, you know, most of your profits are going to go up into the fees to cash out and whatnot. The transaction fees. You know, so if you ain't running quite a few cards, mining ain't really an option anymore for you. Just because of the fees that it costs to cash out. Oh, hell, I got one right behind me. Where'd he go to? Where'd he go to? There he is. Be a sniper rifle, this thing is awful weak.
There, you know that. Another false sign. Now, deal with these.
Deal with these. Deal with these. Hell, get the hell out of the way. Ouch, some out shells. Some out shells for everything, I think. I think I'm out shells for everything. I still got some shotgun shells. I'm good. Sorry, guys. I can't read chat right now. I'm dying too much. Come on, Zero. You're supposed to be deadly, man. Kill these guys. Why are you leaving all the killing up to me, Zero? You're supposed to be killing these guys. You're supposed to be best. Supposed to be the deadliest of the deadliest, by the way I understand it. Ouch. I shouldn't have slid into that one. Amount of grenades. Greg Salvador did a video about that not long ago. Yeah, I seen that video from him. He did a pretty good job on that, actually. Actually, towards the end of that video, he was talking about buying a pallet of them and selling them straight to gamers just for the cost, or you know, selling them for what they're supposed to be selling for. As big as his channel is, he could probably do something like that. And even with him doing that, you know, if he just gets one pallet of them and sells them,
What are we hunting?
you know, even if he gets one pallet and sells them, you know, there's going to be quite a few gamers that ain't going to be in the need of GPU, so it's going to relieve A little bit at least. But like you said, he ain't a miner, so he probably won't be able to get them sold to him in the for bulk like that. What we got? Type of GPU bulk by eBay. You will see things like 43090 Ti's never used for mining, selling for over 15,000 in shipping. Yeah, they are going to offer expensive. Greg Salazar, yeah, he like I mentioned, you know, I like to see him do what he did, well, what he said at the end of that video. But he ain't no mining company, so they probably won't sell them to him by the pallets like that. I sold 20 GT 730s in a lot a while ago. He, even though sold pretty quickly. Oh yeah, I mean even the 730 are sold pretty quick, and they're actually for a lot more money than what they was when they was new. It was an interesting video. Yeah, it was. Next gen cards will suck up a lot of power. And it was 500 watts and that 12 gen Intel CPUs and end up needing 1500 watt PSU just to be sure. About abstract. Yeah, there's, you know, they've already talked about that. The new GPUs is going to be definitely very power hungry. Talking about the power hungry of the new GPUs, you know, it's just like the ones in the past. You know, as they come out and they get more powerful, they do get more power hungry. It takes more power to run the GPUs. Even by looking at the 20 series compared to the 30 series, they're more efficient, but they're still a little bit more power hungry. You know, so I don't know. You end up with a lot of that going on. Pretty soon, you know, you're going to be looking at 600-700 watt power supplies, and they're going to be worthless. They're actually, I don't know. It almost seems like they're getting away from the budget PC gaming. As far as the budget stuff goes, if you don't go with the older stuff, it's going to be almost impossible to build one for a decent price. Like I said, you know, them MSRPs that they came out with for the 30 series, I think they was a joke. They never intended on selling them for that price. I would love to have about 6 3090s. Spend the bugger. Yeah, it'd be nice to have them. Hook them up now before the market crashes. Imagine for crypto, the power all over, nor shuffle like never before. And I think if NVIDIA actually brings out them 4000 series cards before the crypto bubble pops, I think they're making a big mistake because of that front right there. If the bubble don't pop before the 4000 series launches, when they do launch the 4000, it will make the bubble pop. Just because, you know, like I think it was MT Corner mentioned earlier in the stream that, you know, the power is so high already on what it takes to mine with that, like China and, you know, less fortunate countries over there, they're already getting it to where they're illegalizing the mining, the crypto mining. So if they release them power hungry cards, that's going to force more countries to do that. Kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Yeah, so if they actually come out with them Power Hungry 4000 series cards before the bubble pop, they're just going to force more countries into making the crypto mining illegal because of the power draw on the power grids. I just pray for Ryzen 6000 and 7000 APUs with D or DN2
I have never hunted a gigabyte.
iGPUs instead of the Vega and Intel launches Battle Mage. The fun will begin. Yeah, whenever I did the 5600G, I actually thought it may actually have RND2, but that wasn't the case. That was a little disappointing to me. Being a 5000 series CPU, I figured it would have that, over the Vega. Which the Vega graphics on it's a lot better than what the old Vega is. But still, yeah, I figured that they would have put the RDN2 on the 5000 series APUs instead of the Vega. NVIDIA will feel the pain. I'm hoping NVIDIA does. Yeah, it still has the Vega core. They call it Vega 7, but they're actually better than what the Vega 11 graphics was on it. Kind of disappointed me at that launch because they didn't have the newer technology for the graphics on them. Let's see, we got anything better? That's legendary. Still ain't no better though. Is there a regular gun? Well, that's rocket launcher. Nope, no better. Nope, no better. No better. Okay. Let's check the snipers. We got any better snipers? That was a rocket launcher. Sniper rifle 225. I think that'd be a lot better. Shotgun. Let's check the shotguns here. A lot of these we can't use yet. I don't think it's worth holding on to. The only thing I'm going to hold on to is that 186 rocket launcher. Vega 11 is the 3000 series. Yeah, the Vega 11 is the 3000 series. 5000, the 500G. 5000G has a lower number, but the CPU side is a lot more powerful. Yeah, they are. Actually, the video just came out there about a week ago. Was actually comparing the two of them. And they did do quite a bit of improvement. They did do quite a bit of improvement to the Vega graphics. But I still don't think that it's what it should be. 5000 series, I believe they should have had the new technology on them. Not the older technology. Even though they did improve them, they still, I don't know, they're still kind of disappointing to me.
I hear you, beast.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the 5000 series can still game. And they do game better than the 11 series or the 3000 series, but they still ain't up to snuff. Of course, integrated graphics I don't believe will ever be as good as a dedicated GPU. Because then you just kill the GPU market. It's about equivalent to a 3600 non-XT on a high tier motherboard. Yeah. As far as the CPU cores go, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, they did do quite a bit of improvement with the 5000 over the 3000.
But when this is over, we'll all be one Titanic-happy family. Small stuff, Vault Hunter. Not worth my time. That's with my Gigamind, though.
Yeah. I'll take your Gigamind out. Don't worry about your Gigamind. I'll take care of your Gigamind. But with the 5000 series, I still believe they should have did a little bit better job with the integrated graphics side of them. GPU side, the CPU side, I think they did well with. Get out of my way. Let me go battle then. You want me to fight and kill people for you? I don't know if my ammo is full or not. Guess I should look at my skill points, huh? You've been telling me for the last half hour or so I got skill points to spend. Nah, what do we want to go with? We'll go with that, I guess. That works. That'll do it. My 3600 on XT paired with my X570 Tomahawk has a little better performance than the 5600G on a B550 ASUS Prime A Wi-Fi my daughter has, but not by much. Yeah, and that statement right there, Chris, you know, it kind of proves that you actually get what you pay for in the industry. You know, you're dealing with a lesser CPU with a better motherboard, which makes a big difference. The channel is based on budget and saving you money and this and that, but there is a point to where there's a diminishing return. You know, the more money you cut, most likely the less performance you're going to get.
Need your life. If it's death. Brexit my sleep.
Ouch, that one hurt. Of course, I'm out of ammo. Why wouldn't I be out of ammo? Hold still. How am I supposed to sniper if you don't hold still? Ouch. Where the hell's my shotgun at? There's my shotgun. About time it got to my shotgun. They're gonna kill me because they won't give me my right equipment. I need life, I need life, I need life. I need life, I need life. I ain't worried about guns right now, I need life. Would like to have some shells for my main one. There we go, I got him. Ouch, that hurt. Out of ammo again. Of course I am. I'll never be able to get on my shotgun again. There's my shotgun. I'm out of grenades. Don't worry, guys. I'll get them. I will get them. I shall survive. I am a survivor. Yes, you should have. What's wrong with you? You should have bought the extra slots to pack more grenades. You need grenades. That way you wouldn't be running out here in the middle of a boss fight looking for ammo. Oh yeah, I finally got a grenade and I threw it the wrong way. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Reload. Yes, I need to reload. I need to get shells for my regular guns, what I need. I ain't shells for my regular guns. I got a few of them here. We'll get him. We'll get him. We will beat him. It's only Gigamine. It's only Gigamine. We'll get him. Told you we'd get him. We gotta go pick up the squishy brain now. Told you we'd get him. There we go. 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 We get anything good? Probably not. I ain't lucky enough to get anything good out of them. Oh, what's going on over there in chat? Now since I'm done, I'd love to test my 5600G on my rig just to see what it does. Well, I have a 16 gig of Castellation 14 3600 and it may be interesting to have a look AT CPU and iGPU performance. Never buy those. They cost more than the 5800X. Well, it ain't my fault you're a bad guy and I'm a good guy and that's my job is to kill you. Y'all want to see my pretty face for a while? There, let me turn on the webcam. There we go. There you guys can see my pretty mug. Wrong button. Let me go to the map. Yep, that's where we gotta go. I've thought about doing videos on that. Pairing the, overdoing the motherboard for said CPU. It's actually on my mind to also do a, how to pick, which I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to end up doing it. I just don't know when to fit it into the schedule. But, I'm going to do a video on how to pick a balanced system. And how to choose a purchase for a budget, for a balanced system. You know, and I'm not one to really talk on this, just for the simple fact of my system. I run a 3950X with the 2070 Super. Running that 3950X, I should have a lot more power for GPU than what I've got. But on the other hand, I'm also on the school of thought that, you know, I should, that I, but as long as it fits your needs, it don't matter if it's a balanced system or not, The 27 Super does me fine for what I do as far as GPU goes. I'm happy with my performance I got. So I don't see much sense in upgrading, spending all this money on an extra GPU, especially right now. Um, but there is a way to actually balance out a system. Um, and preferably, especially if you're on a budget, you need to balance out your system. Whoops, wrong button. That ain't what I want. I want to look at this. That'd probably be a lot better than what I've got. But it requires level 12. And I'll keep my money. While we're here,
Welcome back, Bolt Hunter. Why do you smell like brains and fried circuitry?
because I'm supposed to.
Call Reese and let him know you got the job done.
But that's a video idea I got in my mind. I want to do. I just don't know when I'm going to do it. It's how to choose system components that make sense, or how to how to pick components for a balanced system. Like I said, I ain't wanting much stock on that aspect of it. Because I'm also in the aspect of the mind ratio of, if the system does what you need it to do, don't worry about making it a balance. But if you buy new components, you should try to balance it out the best that you possibly can. Better IGPUs would be nice. Yeah, they would be. Better iGPUs would be nice. Be able to, we wouldn't need a graphics card. But also when it gets down to the iGPU side of things, once graphics cards become more available and lower priced, how valuable is going to be a new APU with better graphics? It's going to, your better iGPU may not take as, the iGPUs ain't gonna become as valid when GPUs actually become available again. That RAM kit is nearly $270 on Newegg Canada for my 2 8 gig kit, Corsair Vengeance LPX SA1436 now, and it was a lot more that when I bought it. Over $350 in memory serves me. Yeah, prices for the memory is actually starting to drop a little bit finally. They had a spike there for a while, but they have started coming down. And if you're looking at an older Lake, if you want DDR5, I wouldn't even mess with it right now. DDR4 is getting back down to where The price is dropping anyways. I'm not going to say it's down to where it should be, but it is starting to drop. Somewhat, at least. Well, that's a good point too there, MT. They're good for like an HTPC or something like that. You know, an APU they do have a place in the market. But nowadays, with the way case developers is and whatnot, you can fit a mid-size graphics card in most of, even in the smallest cases usually. Let's see what we want. We need hand grenades. That's what we need. SDU for the hand grenades. We can import a new bank slot. Nope. Pistol, shotgun, sniper rifle. Yes, please. Them still locked yet. And we'll go ahead and buy those anyways. Yeah, I just overclocked my 2666 megahertz RAM to 3600 by watching your tutorial. The system is stable. Thank you, sir. You are welcome, Thor. You are in the house. Appreciate the support and watching the video and coming in and saying howdy this weekend with me. I'm glad I could help you get that RAM running at its appropriate speed. And going from 2666 up to 3600 is a pretty big step, especially with the Ryzen CPU. If you learn from one of my videos, of course, it's going to be a Ryzen system. So you should see pretty good improvements over that. I'm glad I could help you, and I'm glad you get that RAM running at its appropriate speed for you. I'm glad it worked out for you, because a lot of guys have been getting comments that they can't get to run stable with the recommended speed by the RAM kit. So they gotta go in and adjust the speeds back. But I'm glad you're able to get yours up to where you should be.
Bad time?
Nope. No bad time. There's never no bad time in this game. Got 4 people watching me. Welcome in. Glad y'all still hanging out with me on this weekend. Happy New Year's to you guys. I haven't said Happy New Year's to you yet.
You can hold her own until we get there. She's a siren. Badass as they come. Hell, maybe we can convince her to join us. It would be helpful to have another siren on board. Besides you, Lilith. I was still counting you.
Oh, more
What is that, Omorn? I guess the way we pronounce that. Appreciate you hanging out with me, buddy. I am not familiar with what you typed. Let's see if that's a different language. Jaeger translate. It looks like you are a spammer. You are going to get, let's see here, report, remove. We're going to go ahead and report you because I don't like that shit on my channel. Unwanted content, report you. And now you are removed. And that's the way you deal with the spammer, guys, or the guys that's trying to get you to do something you don't want to do. That's the way you do it. You get rid of them. Block them. Get them out of here. Don't need them. All right. So let's get back to the gameplay. So I guess I need to, what do I need to
Set
do
a course
here?
for Athena's ball.
There we go. That's what I'm needing. Athena's, say goodnight. DDR 43200, PC 2566, timing 16, 18, 18, 38. 16 voltage, 1.35. The specs are not the best, but still it is cheap. The 16 gigs of RAM enough for an APU? I'd say yeah to that. Why I would say yeah to an APU build? Because we're still on Vega APUs, which we've been talking about here. And then with the Vega integrated graphics, it really don't take much sense or make much sense than dedicate more than 2 gigs of VRAM. Just because the GPUs is built into the APUs can't really handle much more than that. So yeah, your 16 gig RAM kit should be fine for an APU build. Go into your BIOS, which depending on your motherboard, you can probably find something on the channel to show you how to do that. Usually 2 gigs is going to be more than enough. At 4 gig reserve fair to the iGPU maximum. You know, I'd say 2 gigs. Chris is saying 4 gigs. You know, you can go up to 4 gigs, but no more powerful than what the iGPU is. I think you'd be alright with 2 gigs, and that'd still leave you 14 gigs of regular RAM, system RAM. Or you go up to 4 gigs and you have 12 gigs for your system. Either way, you'll be alright with it.
Find me in the market quarter. A battalion of Malawan troops are trampling my home, and I'd appreciate some help. You know, killing them.
No, you don't need no help. You don't deserve help. Why would I want to help you? I don't even know you. What do we got here? Anything good? Quires level 12. I'm just about level 12. 2 is working good, but 4 for more resources hungry games is better. Depending on the game titles you're working with. 4 would be better. Well, yeah, it depends on the titles you're playing. If 2 is better than 4 on an iGPU. Depending on the titles, you know, you get 4 gigs, that's eating up 2 gigs of system memory that you may benefit better from by only dedicating 2 gigs, depending on the game. Does overclocking RAM shorten its life if you don't have proper cooling? No. Overclocking your RAM ain't gonna shorten the life of it. That is set up by the RAM manufacturers and what they recommend for you to run your RAM at. I've had systems that I've had for 10, 15 years, and overclocking the RAM, you know, it still never gave me no problems with the RAM issues. I'm not too sure on how to pronounce your name, buddy, but you are in the house. Christian, I guess the way you pronounce that, I guess. That's the way I'm going to pronounce it. I hope I ain't butchering it too much for you. Looks like I still got 3 people watching and hanging out with me today. Glad y'all decided to hang out with me. Their latency like 16 or higher frequencies, like 3600. They're a lot better than my 3200 or 3000 kits I have tested with. Love Face XYZ. Online strippers without clothes. Oh yeah, you think? There's one way we can do this. We're going to report you. That way you are hate speech, graphical harassment, bullying. What are we gonna put you in? Unwanted. We'll just put you in unwanted. We'll get rid of you. I don't deal with this shit on my live streams. Plain simple, easy, straight to the point. We will get rid of you. We don't need you. We don't want you. You're unwanted. Message deleted. Yep. And the messages will continue to be reported, and hopefully they get rid of your account. My 3 kids and I have each a PC, so it makes a lot of hardware to test these things. You probably have more hardware than I do, Chris. I'm telling you the truth. Which hopefully that's going to change in the future here, but as of right now, you probably have more hardware than I do. My biggest problem with having hardware to test, especially when it comes to RAM, G.SKILL Ripjaws series is just always worked with AMD out of the box. You enable XMP, and it works great. So I've always stuck with the G.SKILL's RAM, which means I don't have a whole lot of RAM to actually test. Because the G.SKILL just works, so don't have to worry about compatibility. Can you suggest me an upgrade current specs processor Ryzen 4650G? RAM is 16 gigs, 26 megahertz, overclocked to 3600 megahertz. Motherboard is a Gigabyte B550 DS3H. As far as upgrading your system goes, that would all depend on what you're looking to do for your system, with your system. You looking just to play games? What kind of price you're looking at? If you are wanting to play games, what resolution? What kind of fraps you looking at? What kind of budget we're looking at? The 4650G is a pretty good little processor. The RAM, 16 gigs, is pretty good. The motherboard is fine. If you're looking just to buy games or just to play games, the GPU would be your biggest thing. If you're looking at photo editing or maybe creation, some kind of video editing, Photoshop, stuff like that, it'd be, of course, it'd be a GPU on top of it. along with better RAM and a better CPU. But you know, your biggest thing right now would be to get a GPU. Depends on the power supply you got as well. The power supply you're running, is it capable of running a decent GPU? Um, you know, a lot of that plays into the port of it. Sorry guys, I'm reporting the rest of his BS there. 550 watt power at PSU. You'd be all right with probably a last tier, mid-tier GPU, something like a 2060 or something like that. I'm assuming you're wanting a game. Something like that would be all right. 1650. You know, it's going to be better than what them integrated graphics is. My biggest thing would be the GPU. The 4650. If I'm not mistaken, that's a 4-core 8-thread processor, right? If I'm not mistaken. Ryzen 5 Pro 4650. Wow, that's 6-core 12-thread. That's a lot better than what I thought. I thought it was a 4-core 8-thread. Here's 6-core 12-thread. Yeah, I would definitely recommend going with a I definitely recommend a GPU upgrade for that. Because 6-core 12-thread, you could even do 4K video editing with 6-core 12-thread. It may take you longer to export your files and whatnot once the video's done. What graphics does that got on it? I'm sure it's a EVGA graphics. Windows support, yeah, launch date, TDP, boost up to 4.2 gigahertz. Yeah, I would say most likely it'd be a GPU upgrade for you. And right now it's hard to suggest a, yeah, it's got the Vega 7 graphics in it. I would definitely recommend a GPU upgrade. That would be your best bet. Get away from that iGPU if possible. Because once you get away from the iGPU, you put a dedicated graphics card in, you can go in and allocate the whole 16 gigs of RAM to the system memory again, which is going to give you more RAM. You've already been able to overclock to 3600 megahertz speed. What kind of budget you looking at, Thor? Are you looking at, you know, a couple $100? I mean, you know, the budget plays a lot to play right now with the way GPUs is. If you could hold off and get away with what you have, I'd recommend giving it another 3 to 4 months. I believe GPU prices will be coming down at that point. You know, right now, even to buy something used at 1650, you know, you're looking at probably what, $300 or better for 1650. And a system like that, you know, 1650 Super ain't, you know, that's still actually a little bit low end. For that GPU, or for the CPU, I'm sorry, for the CPU. Let's do this. Let's do a 1650 Super. You're looking at about $400. If you're in the U.S., I don't know where you're from. These listings are sold for $1,650. $1,650 going for $335. Which would be a good starter of 1080p cord right now. Because there really ain't nothing on the low end as far as the new stuff goes. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. Desktop GPUs. What kind of budget you looking at? What kind of money you looking to spend? Cause we want 6,000 series. If you get a 6600 or 6600 XT for asking price, it wouldn't be too bad. But yeah, 6600 going for almost $600, $560. Which I mean, you can't add these according to buying right now, but they really ain't worth that kind of price. So if you could hold off, I'd definitely hold off for a while longer. I mean, I don't mean to be discouraging, but you know, it is what it is right now. And it's 6-core 12-thread processor, the RAM 16 gigs, the B550, $400-ish. Get you a 1650 Super. I didn't even flip you guys over here while I was looking at that. You know, you're looking at 1650 Super price range for 400. I don't know what 2060 is going for right now. Yeah, 2060 is going for $600. 1660 Super. Even the Super Cruise is actually a little bit over what you're looking to go. Should I buy a 2060 when the price drops? Again, it kind of depends on what games you want to play, what kind of resolution you want to play at. The 2066 gig is still a decent 1080p player right now. If you're looking at playing 1080p, most titles, you should be pretty good with the 2060 as long as it's a 6 gig. I would not buy the 3 gigs. 2060 Super with 8 gigs. But I'd definitely go with at least a 6 gig cord if you're looking to play any major titles. Depending on titles you want to play, the resolution and the frame rates you're expecting out of them, 2060 is a good option right now. Once the price drops. Right now it's kind of hard to say to buy a GPU, but I think that'd be the best upgrade system or the best port to upgrade in your system. Like I said, you know, you got a decent power supply, you got a decent GPU, you know, you got decent CPU, decent RAM, decent motherboard. You know, your GPU would be the only thing that would really be lacking in that system. And 2060 is still a pretty good 1080p gamer if that's the resolution you're going for. Sorry guys, but I'll be right back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Mother Nature called, so I had to answer the call of the wild. Let's get back into the game here and see where we was located at. Besides getting owned by these enemies. Sounds like someone's already shooting at me. For some reason these enemies like to try to kill me. Shoot him in the hip. Which game is this? This is Borderlands 3. Pretty good fun game if you like I ain't much into the PvP stuff. I'm more into the solo playing type games. So if you like to blow shit up and play by yourself, it's a pretty good game to get into. CPU is fine. GPU you won't find better right now. Decent price, but memory I would get 3600 dual channel kit.
Where did that come from?
For cheap at 16 cache latency. Not above that. Now, did he say he had single channel RAM? He just said 16 gigs. I didn't know if it was, I just figured it would be dual channel RAM. But yeah, if you're running single channel RAM, definitely get you a dual channel kit.
I like your enthusiasm, Beast.
I don't, because you drew all the enemies out to me. Guys, Fury. $3,200 is the sweet spot for Ryzen 2 and 3. The iGPU faster with the lower latency is better. Yeah, that's true. It is dual channel. Yeah, if you're running dual channel and you're getting that, Chris is right. The better latency, the lower the cache latency, the better. But I still say the GPU would probably be your best upgrade path. Let's see here. How do I get up here? I forget how to get up here. There we go. There we go. Jump. No, jump. No, grab a hold. Why will not you grab a hold? There we go. Yeah, we'll collect this on the way. Run, jump, clap. Yeah, there we go. You grabbed it that time. 32 is a sweet spot for Ryzen. Now, you got 5 people hanging out with me on this weekend. Welcome in. Glad y'all still enjoying the conversation and the gameplay. Or one or the other, or both, whichever way the situation may be. I got CL1436, but I'm too picky. Cheaper RAM would be fine with correct timings. Yeah, that's the thing about the RAM. You definitely have to tune it to get the best benefit out of it. Yeah, we'll skip her jumping and kicking and all that good stuff. Yes, I'm kicking ass with the Raiders. Let's go. Yeah. Asses. Yeah. And kicking them. Yeah.
Follow me. We'll meet up with my apprentice. She hasn't gotten herself killed. The fragment sealed inside an Iridian anchor hole.
The whole monastery was built.
Will it unlock? It ain't gonna unlock for me. Maybe I ain't high enough level. AD is good, but not as good as BD kits do. Look for Samsung BD RAM kit for overclock and better timing. Yeah, that does make a big difference. The B dies are a lot better.
Ugh, that's fun. Real pain in my ass. So far, he hasn't been able to get into the anchor hole, but let's not rely on the big comment.
Adding on to the memory thing, you're looking at the B die compared to the A die. You also want to make sure it's a dual rank system. Make sure it's a dual rank system RAM kit instead of a single rank.
Look, Bugs, I know you think I'm doing this because I enjoy terrorizing you, but it's actually make my big brother proud of me. He's a general, you see, and I got a huge inferiority complex about it. So I burned that entire monastery to a brownstone and you get it, right? Secure the square. Once it's safe, we'll ring the bell in peace so the monks can let us in.
I kill.
Time to kill. I don't want to kill. I'm tired of killing. I kill all the time, all day, every day. Yeah, dual rank does cost quite a bit more, but you get better performance out of it too. I mean, if you're looking at max performance, it's something to pay attention to. Ouch, that hurt. Damn hand grenade got me. Need help. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm telling you, I'm dying. And I don't have a good cooler. I am using the Wraith powerful CPU and system fan as much as cheap DDR5 kit. Yeah, if you go with dual rank, you can spend as much as a DDR5 kit. If you're into overclocking that iGPU, it ain't gonna match a discrete graphics card really, but you could always overclock that GPU to make it hold a little bit longer. But I would definitely recommend doing a better CPU cooler than that Wraith Stealth. I'm assuming that's the one that comes with that 4650G. Can't your bug heal you? No. He can heal me once I die. He can bring me back to life, but actually he can't heal me. I'm not high enough level to weld my them little flying guys don't heal me none. I ain't high enough level to unlock that yet. I think I just jumped up in the middle of everything, didn't I? Trying to give me a better vantage point, and I'm getting owned. We ought to jump back down here. Try this down here. I think I'm doing better down here. Oh, Malvamo. That ain't no fair. Oh, Malvamo for that one. Give me my shotgun. Give me my shotgun. There we go. Got a lot of cover going on. Hyper 212 Evo should be more than enough for it. The Hyper 212 is actually pretty expensive right now, Chris. I don't know if you looked at the prices lately, but even the Hyper T4, which is a lot less cooler, they're going pretty expensive right now. Kind of surprised me when I seen the price of the Hyper 212, but you're right, the Hyper 212 will be more than enough for his system. If you can find one at a decent price. And something like that, I wouldn't recommend buying used. Because you never know if you're going to get all the hardware that's needed or not. Man, I keep running out of ammo for this gun too quick. Man, even the Hyper T4 is going to get you better performance out of that iGPU to be able to keep it cooler. You know, when you're talking iGPUs, they're about like the CPU. The cooler you can keep them, the better performance you can actually get out of them. Man, these guys is owning me today. Maybe I need to give up on playing games, huh? Ouch, my pet's down, I'm down. I'm gonna die. I don't know, my allies was reviving me. Thank you. Run. Run. Yeah, the Fuma 2 or Mega and 5 from Cynic are good. Yeah, depending on how much you're willing to put into one. Or from cheap but good. I'm using very old case, by the way. If you use a very old case, depending on the case you're using, a very old case usually don't have very good airflow. Take the front panel off of it. If you got tools to do so, cut you some holes in the front of it. Let that thing breathe a little bit. Anything to be able to increase that airflow is going to help quite a bit. One with the mesh front, yeah. Corner Master 310C. Not too familiar with that case.
Any of you statue polishers are listening to this, it was coming to you. What I do, I always resort to taunts. Because when I was a little kid, everyone used to call me Little Sammy Taunt. I'd scream, my name is Samuel Trunch, with an R, but they'd never call me my real name. Well, I got real good at taunting real quick. It's been my most loyal weapon ever since.
Why you need cover? Looks like you got this bugger, I'm all dead. Oh. The Cooler Master 310C. What do we got? What kind of case we dealing with? The Elite. There's different versions of that case. Wow, there ain't much of a airflow to that case. That the case you're looking at? Cooler Master Elite 310. I think we had a couple others listed there. There's one in black. It looks like it's going to be pretty well the same case though, just in black instead of red. Something like that one, Cooler Master Elite. Let's see here, images. Let's go to images. That ain't even close. That's a 510. That's a 342. That's a Q300L. That's a Lightbox 5. NR200. Light 3.1. Something like this, what you're looking at, owner? Yes, that's the one. Yeah, you definitely don't have much airflow in it. But again, talking about airflow, it all depends on what your temperatures look like. I mean, if you ain't running real high temperatures, there really ain't much sense in upgrading your case, really. I mean, as long as you get enough airflow to keep it cool. I will send a link, bro. Alright, send me a link. You mind if I kill some people while you get the link ready? Or at least do some collecting here. I don't know how much collecting I gotta do, but I'm sure there's quite a bit of it. I got tokens to spend. Imagine that. Alright, we'll go up here and ring the bell. They make all kinds of noise. I thought there was something special up this way. Maybe I'm wrong.
Right. I should check on my apprentice. Ava, are you still guarding the library? Hey. Yes.
Ouch, that hurt. May not let me up there.
Keeping Ava in one place is like holding on to Quicksilver. But that's why
YouTube working into spam. That's typical YouTube for you. The spammers I got rid of earlier, they'll let through, but they won't let your link through. No, I don't have a Discord, bud. I don't deal with Discord. I am on Twitter and Instagram at Dave's Techway, but I don't have a Discord. Yeah, I'm a little bit of an oddball YouTuber. I don't have a Discord. I'm old school.
Don't hold back.
Don't hold back. My mom won't let me up there. BS.
Distract them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm an oddball. I know it. I'm it. If you want to send it to me through Twitter or Instagram, it is the same as the channel name. I actually have a Twitch too, but I never do nothing with Twitch. Thought about starting to stream to Twitch, but I like to keep my audience all in one spot instead of separating them out. And Twitch don't have a whole lot of discoverability to it. Why can't I grab a hold of that ledge? There we go. The second page you showed was my case, by the way. Cooler Master Elite 310C. The Elite 3C. Elite 3C or C311. The Elite 310. Cooler Master Elite 310. Yeah, none of these cases, whichever one it may be, but it don't look like they got very good airflow through to them. Uh, you got an IGPU build though. I don't see where your temperature would have much effect in it, really. The Ride Check Prones MS. What Chris is recommending for you. Hey, it's $40 US. Temple glass side panel, mesh front. Well, that'd be a decent air-cooled case for you. Can you open history? Let's see here. History. You just want to see my browsing history. How far back do I need to go? This one? And there ain't nothing in my browsing history I really care. This is the Elite 310 through the Cooler Master website. Both are equal and look nice with very good airflow. DIY Mesh BK Black. Looking at my history, I kind of put it in here so it ain't much, it ain't funny. I think you said that one wasn't it. That's the $4,000 case. Whatever that dollar sign is. The last one looks a bit better. The DIY PC. I don't understand why they ain't letting you guys put stuff in chat or putting links in chat. And let the other goofball put a link in chat. Yeah, that was the one. Is this the one you're talking about, Chris? Is that mesh front? Why do I got two different Newegg things opened up? Oh. Oh. Messified 2 for $170 at Micro Center? Are they crazy? They're out of their mind. Even cases is going up in price, apparently. Where was we at here? We're killing people. That's where we're at. We're blowing shit up. That's what I like doing on my days off.
Feel the bloodlust.
Ouch, that one bounced all over everything besides where I wanted it to go. Run, run, David, run. Run, David, run. Run, run. Look at there, we got some life. It's over here, we got a couple more containers. Maybe we got some life. Emulsified seed knockoff. It's 12:30 a.m. for me, so bye. Well, thank you for hanging out and coming and chatting with us, buddy. Appreciate the support. Just by you watching me support the channel. Appreciate that. Enjoy your nap today. Maybe you're actually gonna go to sleep. Maybe most people don't live like I do. Well, thank you for hanging out with me, anyways. I hope we was able to help you a little bit, or at least confuse you a little bit more, one or the other. Inventory's full. What's my inventory doing full? Level 12. My inventory shouldn't be full. Show on my inventory over here. Go down and get rid of some of this gray stuff. We don't need the gray stuff. Get rid of this gray stuff. We don't like the gray stuff. What's your Twitter ID, bro? Oh, let's see here. What we got going on? Turn around here, jump up here. Oh, there we go. Crouch down. Get our super highly secretive chest here. They got gray shit in it. Really? All that hassle for gray? Or they give me something decent. But no, they can't give me nothing decent. They gotta give me gray stuff.
You've been around when the invasion started. We just might have held our own.
Yeah, exactly. Crystal Simons, how's it going? You're in the house. There you go again. I bet you I know what that is. And if it is what I think it is, you will be terminated. That's another one that will be reported and deleted from the channel. Man, we're getting all kinds of them today. Maybe I shouldn't quit live stream. Maybe I'm starting to finally get big on the live stream because everybody wants to put that spam shit in. Still got 4 of you watching me. Appreciate y'all watching me. Thank you for the support for the channel. Appreciate that. I don't use Twitter. You don't use Twitter? What's wrong with you, Chris? You ain't old school like I am?
To get into the anchor hold. It'll amp up my siren power.
It's a monster.
And then extremely related.
All social networking sites is monsters.
Robbing a human grave is on my bucket list.
Good, I get to go do my bucket list. Very beefy case. I am old school. You old school? Yeah, catch up with me later. I'm busy. I got a lot of shit to do here, lady. Quit talking to me. Disturbing me. Find Ava. I don't want to find Ava. I want to get me some weapons. Because I've been using this gun way too long. So that one's empty, so whatever that is got to be better than what I've got. Got 136, but I can't use it. That don't help me much. Shields and 110. 2 127s. Can't use neither one of them. They don't help me much. 41 years old, so yes, LOL. 41? I got a few years on you yet, buddy. I got a few years on you. I think that'd be a little bit better, I think. Sniper rifle. We got a better sniper? I don't think so. Shotgun. But I don't regret my case. It is not mesh, but it has plenty of bitumen. But I paid a premium for it. As long as it keeps, as long as it does good and keeps your components cool, that's all the case really matters, right? As long as you like it, as long as you're happy with the way it looks. Not the best for cable management though. Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of cases. Unless you spend a pretty penny on a case, a lot of the cheaper cases or, whatever, the older cases, They don't take cable management much into consideration. But it adds RGB, makes it go faster. That's right. The more RGB you got in it, the faster that system goes. As a proven fact. Gotta have the RGB. Where's he shooting at? Ow, quit biting me. That hurts my ankles. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. He gonna got a little bit of a delay on it. Bloody good kill. Bloody good kill. Bloody good kill. I got a good kill. He likes that kill. Like the CPU and GPU stickers do. Exactly. Gotta have the stickers and the ARGB. You gotta represent what's inside that case, buddy. Gotta be proud of what you got in that case. I like calling them go faster stickers. That's what it does. It makes you go faster. Go faster stickers and go faster RGB. Reminds me of 20 years ago when I bought some knockoff stickers saying Intel inside, idiot outside. Yeah, basically. You thought I was gonna improve it by putting the Intel stickers on it. No, they won't bring me many kills. Oh yeah, everybody got the price. I figure everybody does have a price. Yeah, you just like my money.
Yes, to the bloodline.
I don't like the delay on this gun, man. It's killing me.
Another false silence. I see.
I put one on my friend's PC instead of his Intel sticker, and it took him 3 months to realize it. Nice. Might be a pretty good generic sticker then. Either that, he just didn't pay much attention to it.
Distract them.
Distract my ass, kill him. Don't distract, kill.
Don't die on me.
Oh, my pet's down. Why you bullies y'all be picking on my pet? I teach you guys to pick on my pet. You guys can't be picking on my pet now.
Don't run. You'll ruin the peace.
Yeah, don't run. You're ruining the taste. My pets won't like the taste of you. The good old days of socket 939. Customized fan plates was a thing with cold corn drones back then. Yeah, they was. Kind of miss them old days. Made it more interesting. I mean, you get better performance out of it. You get a lot better performance out of them now. I mean, hell, the CPU your phone runs is better than what the 939 socket CPUs was for the most part. But I do kind of miss them old days. I must have found Ava. Let's go ahead and spin our skill point here. We got one skill point. Where do we want to put it? Alright, we'll put it down there. And we will assign that one to 2. And we will equip him as well. He causes fire damage now.
I will call on you later.
I will call on you later. Hell with later, get your ass out here.
Out here looting corpses. But wait, you're a vault hunter like Maya used to be? Go on adventures, save the universe, kill bad guys?
There is more to it than that. But not much more.
Yeah, it's so freaking cool. I want to die instantly. I'm gonna be a vault hunter too. Or I would be if my son wasn't going to the and sharing water for like 100 hours. Sorry, it's really boring around here. So, you're gonna loot the graveyard or what? What you got, Kate? Nothing, bitch! You got nothing! Come on.
I feel like I'm talking to the dinosaur era. Yeah, that is pretty old. That's pretty old stuff. But in my opinion, that's still pretty good stuff. I like the old stuff. I know I still have 3 viewers watching, but I think I'm going to call it a day. I've been going for almost 3.5 hours here today. I think it's pretty good for the new year and the ending of 2021, the beginning of 2022. Still got 3 connected viewers. Appreciate the support. Glad you guys decided to hang out with me this weekend. Like I said, this will be the last live stream that's done on a weekly basis. I do plan on streaming, but it will be a little bit more hit and miss. I want to take the extra time and build the channel in other ways. I think that would be my best bet. Spend a little bit more time on my video editing. Spend a little bit more time on my thumbnails and whatnot. So yeah, Happy New Year's to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all the support you guys give me. I really appreciate it. You know, as far as just watching the videos, the likes, the shares, the comments that go in the comments section, you know, it all means a lot to me. Really appreciate it. Especially for an old man like me at, what am I now, 40, I don't even know what I am, 47? 48? I think I'm 47 going on 48. Born in 1975. You have to do the math up on it. I think I'm 47 going on 48, I believe. I don't know. I'm an old man. But you all have a good day. Hey, by the way, on your way out, don't forget to go down and do all that fun YouTube stuff if you haven't. You all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video or in the next live stream.